So, hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes, hi, good evening, Muwaj. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm doing fantastic. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm doing well as well. Thanks for asking me too. So, how's your day going? And what did you do throughout the day?
Yes, sir. My day is going on very well and fantastic. I'm very happy of my day. So, sir, as we're meeting for the very first time, so would you like to introduce yourself so that I can know about you better?
Why not? Certainly. My name is Ashutosh Trivedi, and I hail from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. When it comes to my education, I have recently completed my master's degree in English literature. Apart from this, as you know, I run a YouTube channel that mainly focuses on spoken English conversations. Apart from this, when it comes to my profession, I'm a spoken English trainer by profession. I conduct one on one online sessions for my students. That's all about me. When it comes to my hobbies, I like photography, playing cricket, and singing. But to be honest, I don't get sufficient time to work on my hobbies or to enjoy my hobbies. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Welcome. So, nice introduction. That's great.
Thank you. So, would you love to tell me something about yourself? It would be great to know about you as well.
Yeah, I'm very curious to give you my introduction in front of you. Actually, this is Muwaj Masud speaking. As you know, I am belong to Dinajpur district, Bangladesh. I hope you know Bangladesh very well. And if I talk about my family, there are four family members in my family. They're my parents, me, and my sister. We're siblings as well as a twins baby. We both study at 8th standard in 2025. If I talk about my father and mother, so my father is a professor and my mother is a teacher. And if I talk about my hobbies, then I like to riding bicycle, speaking with stranger, and making English vlog video. So that's all about me. And I have been learning this language for more than 1 year.
That's great to hear about you. Mhm.
Yeah, thank you. So, sir, I want to know. I'm very curious to know from you that would you like to share with me that how about your English journey? That how long have you been using this language, English, as a language?
Yeah, sure. As you know, in India, we study English as as subject, of course. Since childhood, I studied English as a subject, but I did not speak English, and I did not feel like speaking English. I was born and raised in Uttar Pradesh, where dominantly we speak Hindi. So I'm a Hindi native speaker. So I did not feel like speaking English, and I did not feel any importance of spoken English uh, till my 12th standard. So I used to speak Hindi proudly, but when I went to university, I felt I should know speak English. I would say spoken English mainly, because there I got few incidences where I felt that I should speak English. So I started my journey in COVID-19. It was 2020 when I was pursuing my bachelor's degree. That was BCom honors accounting. But due to COVID-19, I was stuck at home. I did not go back to hostel due to this pathetic situation. Then I thought of working on something which is going to give me some wonderful results in future. Then I came across communication skills, and I felt it would be great if I would work on my communication skills. So the day precisely I started working on, that was 29th April 2020. On that day, I started working on my communication skills and I started working on it. So I remember I downloaded one application that was Buddy Talk, and I started interacting with people. So I was doing some general conversations like introduction and family and goals and things, but it was not sufficient. Within 15 days, I learned how to do a basic conversation, but then I thought of moving to next level. So I got another application that was Halo, Hallo. There I got some opportunities to interact with some native English trainers, and I learned a lot from them. I used to attend their classes, and I used to interact with the people as much as I can. So that's how my journey continued. Until now, I'm trying to improve myself as much as I can. And yes, after 9 months, I started my YouTube channel also to boost my confidence. So literally, I boosted my confidence when I started making videos, because in the beginning I used to have audio conversations, but later then I started doing video conversations, which were pretty helpful for me to become better. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So if you have any question, you can ask me.
Yeah, sure. So why you want to speak better English and why you want to be really good at it?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, truly speaking, there are so many huge reasons behind it. But I want to tell you that why I'm learning this language was the reason, main reason behind it. Actually, you know that I have a desire to go abroad for a higher study. So if I want to go there, if I communicate with other peoples of that country, so I need this language, English must. It is must for me. This is one reason. And secondly, that the importance of learning English is increasing day by day of the entire world. You can say, and if you want to get a good job and do something better in your life, so when this language, English, second language or as a common language of this world. Actually, actually, my father told me that the most of the details of the mobile phone and computers are written in English. So if you want to do something, if you want to write and create something, so you have to create it in English so that all the people can understand this. Also, that if you learn English, if you can speak better and standard quality of spoken English, so you are different than others, and everybody will respect you. Everybody will say you that you are very different than others. So this is the another reason that I'm learning this language as well. And you know that for every kids and have a passion and a strong desire to learn English, to speak English like this. In since my boyhood and childhood, I also have had a strong desire to speak in English fluently and confidently like the native English speaker. So that's why I'm learning this language. I hope you got the answer.
Yes, I did. So another question goes to you. What kind of activities do you do to improve your spoken English apart from speaking to people over YouTube?
Yeah, actually, apart from speaking on people, I'm trying to make some English blog videos for my page, Facebook page. You know, I have a Facebook page, so that's why I'm for uploading there. I make every single day for English blog video. You can say something and record myself, and all time I try to speak in English with my with at home, with our parents, even with our sisters. All time I try to speak. You can say that I don't use my mother tongue. That's why I'm trying my best. And without this, when my tutor or when our English class teacher come in our class, I try to speak in English with him because for practicing purpose, you know. So and without this, for improving my for developing my spoken English, I'm trying to listen more and more English video on YouTube. So I think it is really helping me very much.
Quite interesting. Do you go to English medium school?
No, actually, to be honest, I'm studying at our native language is Bengali, so I'm studying at Bengali medium, and I didn't do any kind of course. I didn't go any kind of tuition to learn English. I have learned English by myself. You can say by utilizing a lot at my home and on online. So you can guess that there is no environment and surrounding people's environment and neighbors, those who are living besides us, they can't speak in English. This is one kind of matter of sorrow. And if you see that at our school, nobody can speak in English. This is one kind of matter of sorrow. Usually, I think that they're not our surrounding peoples, our neighbors are not interested to learn this language English. So I think that they don't know the importance of learning this language English. They are learning English as a subject, not a language, and we are learning English both as a subject and as a language. So I think that we should inform them the importance of learning English. However, that's why I'm not going out too much. I'm trying to stay at home at school so that I can do something and I can develop my spoken English. So you can say that there's no person who can speak better in English in our surrounding people in our village or town.
Exactly. People would be really comfortable in Bangla, right? Their own language. If they don't have any plan to go abroad, they only once they get a job or if they want to go abroad, then they think about it. And I have seen many Indians, many people from your country, once they go to Middle East or some other countries, then later they think about spoken English. Once they go there, they start working and they start doing some basic jobs after 5 years and 10 years, when they think about promotions or some good positions in Middle East countries, then they think about improvement. Yeah, so I can understand. In India also, I live in Kanpur city, so there is no environment of spoken English. Nobody wants to speak English. People are pretty comfortable with Hindi. But some of them who wants to go abroad, or if they want to work in multinational companies, then they think about spoken English a little bit. Otherwise, nobody cares.
Actually, you're right, sir, that I have also talked so many persons, those who are from Bangladesh, from Nepal, from India, that they have already gone to abroad or for their job, for doing any kind of work, and now they are learning this language. And even there is also some people in our surrounding that those who are going abroad for working, but they don't know English. So I'm confused that how do they communicate with other people? How do they communicate with manager, owner of this company? I don't know exactly.
I'll tell you how they manage. First thing that they go for basic jobs. They are not going for some higher positions. But if you want to go for higher positions, it is compulsory for you to pass some tests, right? IELTS, TOEFL, or mainly in English speaking countries, you cannot go without having all those things. So, but if you are going for the basic jobs as a labor, as a driver, or many things, then you can go there. And how do they manage? Because there is a community. Mainly Indians are everywhere. So if some people are going from South India, they get many people from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, or Andhra Pradesh. So they do not need to discuss in English a lot. And they are able to manage from broken English. Broken English. They cannot speak fluent English, but at least somehow they manage by showing the pictures on phone or by speaking some broken English and some their own languages also. If I would give you an example in Canada, there's a place Surrey, okay, nearby Vancouver. So there is a Punjabi community. So if somebody goes from Punjab, they do not need to speak English a lot because there is Punjabi community already. So they will speak in Punjabi and they will manage somehow. That's how it is. But if you want to go there and have some good jobs, then it is compulsory for you to be good in English. That's what, even though many people they ask the same question to me, that how it is possible that somebody is living in Canada and wants to learn English. So because they do not understand all those things, because nowadays Indian community, Pakistani community, Bangladeshi people are everywhere. So somehow, and people go from reference only, right? If your cousin is working somewhere, then he will invite you to that place, and somehow you will manage because your cousin is there. So you do not need to. But if you go to some place where nobody is there, then it is important for you to learn English because you are alone, and then you have to manage somehow. So most of the time, I see most of the relatives are there in Maldives, and they invite you to go there, and that's how they go. So they create their own community and they work, and they do not talk to white people or they do not talk to local residents. They only talk to their own relatives. That's it.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. And I thought it exactly. I'm totally agree with you that those who are going abroad for a less common, like labor, driver, any kind of mission, those who are going like this for this type of job, they don't need any kind of English to learn. Actually, you told me that Bangladesh, Pakistan, and India, these three countries, people are everywhere. You can say most of the country. If you say that Dubai city, so most of the Indian people and Bangladesh people are going there, and that's why if any one person go there as a laborer or as driver, so they don't need any kind of English language for communicate with them, right?
Exactly. And Indians speak Hindi, so means Pakistani also can understand Hindi a little bit, right? Urdu and Hindi is similar. And Bangladeshi also can understand because most of them are growing up by watching Indian movies and Bollywood things and a lot of stuff from India. So they can understand Hindi a little bit as well. So that's how they manage together. I see. I have many friends from all these Middle East countries. So I see they're managing with Indian and Bangladeshi and Pakistani people. They live in same residence, so they do not need to interact. And second thing, in country like Saudi Arabia or Qatar and Oman, they are also not very good at English, man. They speak their own language like Arabic or whatever it is. So everybody is same. But in America, if you would go there, maybe you would face difficulties because there you need to speak in English everywhere, right?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Actually, to be honest, most of the Bangladesh people can speak Hindi and Urdu a little bit. So, sir, if you don't mind, can I hang up this phone for today because we have talked more than 18 minutes and I have to study right now for completing my home task.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you so much, Benvita. Thanks to you. So it was really nice conversation with you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you so much.